Hello everyone, welcome to Hale's Reborns. Today we're going to have a bit of a book reading, as you can see, and we have a special guest. She is Zayla, who can also be known as Grumpy Sage by Bountiful Baby, and she is of course made by the fabulous Wendy Buck of Reborn Baby Central. So, without further ado, let's get into this, shall we? How's the angle? Okay. So today we're going to be reading a book called SmartyCat Frogs by Jeanette Rowe and Louise Park. So let's find out who's illustrated it. Frogs. Where do they come from? Where do frogs come from? Asks SmartyCat. Frogs begin their lives as eggs, says Buddy, the beaver. Oh, look at Buddy. There he is. Hey, Buddy. Grown-up frogs like to lay eggs in a pond. Can we see the eggs in the pond? You look carefully and find the eggs. The eggs huddle together in a big blob of slimy jelly to keep safe. Oh wow, I see the eggs. Let me know if you can see the eggs. Right there. Inside each egg is a tiny black speck. The black specks grow and grow and grow until they hatch into tadpoles. And tadpoles have tails to keep them to help them swim and gills so they can breathe underwater. Can you see all the tadpoles? Good job. Tadpoles love to wriggle and jiggle around and eat water plants and old leaves. After a few weeks, the tadpoles begin to grow their back legs and then their front legs. Wow, look at all the tadpoles. Can you see the tadpoles? Give you a hint where they are. They're in the middle. And the colour is... That's right. Later, they become little froglets and they can breathe out of the water. Their new legs and webbed feet help them swim. Slowly, their tails disappear, and when they have gone completely, they are frogs. When they're ready to leave their ponds, frogs climb into trees, hide in our garden beds, and croak at us. What noise does a frog make? And that's where frogs come from, SmartyCat, says Buddy, the beaver. There's Buddy. Hey, Buddy, says SmartyCat. What is a frog's favourite bedtime drink? I don't know. What? Asks Buddy. hot cocoa. See the hot cocoa? Hot cocoa. Get it, get it, get it. And that was, of course, making Frogs in a Pond. Frogs in a Pond by Jeanette Rowe and Louise Park. Doesn't say exactly who illustrated it, but Xanthi, well, Xanthi's twin, I always get them confused, Zayla, came to join us today. And she did not wake up at all during story time. And she's a beautiful little girl. And she is supporting the Maroon, having a fabulous time with us at the game. We loved it so much. So, yeah, just an intimate little story with one of my reborn. Sitting here in the backyard, enjoying the sun. Even though we're now in autumn, which is fall for the Americans, but it's still nice and lovely and warm, so that's always good. So if you're interested in the book, it's an ABC book, Australian book, SmartyCat Frogs by Jennifer Rowe and Louise Park. I'm assuming Louise illustrated it and Jeanette Rowe wrote it. Where do frogs come from? You right there. ABC for kids. SmartyCat, tricky questions, simple answers. Where do frogs come from? Discover the answer with SmartyCat and friends. abcbooks.com.au. You can also make frogs in a pond. That's pretty cool. I'd like to learn how to make frogs in a pond. And zoom in so I can really have a good look at that. Making frogs in a pond. Adult supervision required. What you will need: 2 packets of green jelly, 8 chocolate frogs, a bowl, ice cream. What to do? Make the jelly following the instructions on the packet. Place the bowl of jelly in the fridge to cool. Once the liquid is cool, drop 4 frogs into the bowl. When the jelly is almost set, drop the other 4 frogs into the bowl. Leave the upper bodies of the frogs sticking out of the jelly so they look like they are jumping out of the pond. Kind of like that guy. Put the full bowl back in the fridge and let it set. Eat with ice cream. That's pretty cool. Making frogs in a pond. So of course we are a Reborn channel, and even though this is a kid's book, we are an adult's channel. Well, with supervision, always with supervision. If you're not an adult, always with supervision when you're viewing this channel, because we do touch upon adult topics. So this is not a channel for kids, I should remind you. Us as adults, we will read a book with our reborns. Here's some fine print. The ABC device and the ABC for Kids device are trademarks of the Australian Broadcasting Corporation and are used under license by HarperCollins Publishers Australia. First published in Australia in 2011 by HarperCollins Publishers Australia, Pty Ltd. Then you've got the address over there and the copyright. And here we are, the most important part of the information. designed by Jeanette Rowe and Karen Carter. So, it doesn't say exactly who wrote it and who created the images. I guess it was just a joint project. So on that note, this is Hales Reborns with a story time. We are about to finish. So I will close the book. And that was SmartyCat Frogs by Jeanette Rowe and Louise Park. And you were tuning in with Hales from Hales Reborns and Zayla, which is a part of my twins. Zayla and Xanthi from Reborn Baby Central. Created by Wendy Buck was the artist. And you can, of course, get the kit from Bountiful Baby. She is a Grumpy Sage 4 months, I think. Sorry about the little blur there. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in and watching. And I will see you next time. So until then, bye.